Now, if you're a music lover and you live in Ghana, there's no way that you've heard a song without the following slogan: Appeitus in the mix. He is with us in the studio this morning. We're talking to him just after this short video.
Another classic, baby, don't you worry. Made me home, baby. I'm on my head.
But we were going to play a video for you. Hopefully we'll get it sorted out by the end of the interview. But ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, introducing Appeitus. Good morning.
What's up?
Are you usually awake this time in the morning?
Depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
On what?
If I worked overnight, then
You rest in the morning.
one time.
Yeah. Is that also why you wear the dark glasses?
No.
Okay.
Swag.
That's just swag. I like it. All right. Everybody knows you as Appeitus. What's the real name?
Appeitus. Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't. I think I like Appeitus.
Why?
I don't know. I've just grown used to it.
Okay.
Appeitus. But it comes with in the mix though.
Yeah.
You have to add the two.
That's the response.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your early life. Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school?
Oh, DC, you know. I schooled at Ebenezer, DC. So I'm a DC guy.
You're a DC guy. Born and bred.
Yeah, one time for a man.
Yeah. All right. And when was it that you realized that you wanted to go into music?
Well, I mean, way back I used to play in the church. I mean, I learned how to play the piano in the church.
Okay.
There's this guy called Dennis Borte. He was the first guy who taught me how to play the first chord on the
Dennis
piano.
Borte.
Yeah, and then there was this guy called Appeitus. My name. He also taught me some. He was my brother's friend, my elder brother's friend. So yeah, from there, you know, I continued, you know, from church to church. You know, I gained experience, and then I was introduced to Freddie by my big brother, and that's where I started sequencing music. Then from there, I moved to Castro, continued there to Campsite, and now Creative Studios, my own studio.
All right. What were your parents like? Because I know that if your parents were anything like mine back in the day, then if you said you wanted to be a musician or do arts or entertainment, it wasn't necessarily considered as something serious. Were your parents okay with you?
Yeah, it's funny. They had no idea. You know, my mom always thought I used to play with the Olivet choir at Mount Olivet, and we used to go to that church show. She always thought I was just sitting behind the piano because I had a piano that was not working. You couldn't hear the sound. I would just press the keys and make the sound myself. So she thought that's what I was doing in the church.
Okay.
So one day they came looking for me and they said, "Oh, you have to bring my allowance." Then she said, "For what?" He said, "Well, I play the piano for the people, you know, for the choir." He said, "Seriously? He's not messing around?" He said, "Well, he plays. He's good." Blah blah blah. Okay. So that's when she realized I could play, you know. And it's something I wanted to do. So in school, I make noise on the table, drum noise and all that. So I continued from there. I mean, when I got to Freddie, I took it serious.
All right. Yeah. You've worked with various artists within Ghana. We've heard that slogan, Appeitus in the mix, on lots of the hits that have happened here in Ghana as well. Give us two experiences, your best studio experience with an artist and your worst.
Worst. Okay, some guy just entered the studio, gave me a piece of paper, you know, that's supposed to be his lyrics.
That's his lyrics, okay.
Yes, and then he puts it down. He said, "Oh, Mr. Pierre, look on the lyrics, make the beats. I'm going to get some food."
So he just put the piece of paper down. He said,
"Look on it. It's not that it's notation I can read or anything, just lyrics."
So just look at it.
Yeah, and then make.
He's going to find some food. You make the beat. So that's the worst one.
It's worse.
All right, what's the best one?
Well, I've had a lot of best ones. I mean, most of the artists who are big now, Kwabna, Uframponsa, how do you call it? Prior then, Wuta and all that. I mean, that was the first time in the studio and it was with me. And it was wonderful. I mean, the guys were talented. so it makes work easier.
Okay.
I work with Daddy Lumba, he knows what he wants, so we don't hustle too much. Some people have no idea what they're doing, but they say they want to do music because they have money, and then they come and hustle you. So yeah, that's the problem.
It's been said that Ofori Amponsa was pivotal in making you so successful. Did you have any hard feelings when you turned to gospel music?
No, come on, we all have choices. I worship God in truth and in spirit. So I mean, if he was to take that part and be a pastor, to propagate the word of God, I mean, why would I have anything? I've done the whole gospel album for him, so I don't feel I'm happy for him. But I mean, at the end of the day, somebody say, why would he have to come out and say he's that? No. But that's his choice. I mean, people decide what they want to do. You can't stop them.
Okay. So you are a producer predominantly,
and a sound engineer,
and a sound
musician,
and a musician,
an actor now.
And you're acting now as well.
Yeah, I did a movie recently called I Do. So. And I liked it, so maybe I'll continue in that vein as well.
All right, as well. Okay, so we'll add that to the portfolio.
Yeah.
But also, you are somewhat of a singer.
Yeah,
because now you're featuring on the tracks that you produce.
I did my own track. I think they were trying to play the video in him.
But then, what's with the language, Appeitus? Because we've tried to understand you. Me personally, I've teased you about this. What are you saying? I mean, is it a language? Is it a real language?
I always say music is a universal language. You don't have to understand every song you hear. Because music, the language it speaks is melody. Mm-hmm. Fine, it carries a message. It's good. So if you are not the melodic type, you might like the message. So I decided to sing for the first time. They wanted to feature me 5-5. And then they said, "Appia, do something on the song." I said, "Do what?" They said, "Do something," because every time you're making beats, you make some noise. Mm-hmm. Do something on the song. I bring the mic close to me. Jiggy, 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 jiggy. Boom, the song becomes a platinum. I always say, "I want to feature you." It becomes an issue, so people like it because it goes viral. And now I think people are doing it all over the place. Guru's done it. People did it on the corner song. Mm-hmm. Some guy was in his, so it's come to stay. I introduced something and it's working. I'm happy,
Okay. Since you brought up the Mujay Baya song, the controversy surrounding it, saying that the beat was stolen. Is that a fact?
You can't steal a beat. Somebody's already done and put it out there. So you can
sample a beat?
Yeah, you sample a beat. You can't steal it. How can you steal a beat? To steal is enter a shop with a gun and clear everything there. But how can you steal a beat? Okay. Come to the studio with a gun and say, if it's on head, fine, then you're stealing it. But it's everywhere. It's a song that was big in SA. We sampled it. Reggie did Keep Your Eyes on the Road. It was a sample from Chain Dimeo.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre is sampled. Michael Jackson is sampled. It's not new, but maybe it was new to some Ghanaians that a beat was sampled. I mean, that is no news. It's done all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's next for Appeitus?
Well, big things. I've signed a new artist called Ichi, and believe me, this guy can rock. I mean, he's now coming up. He's able to move the crowd and all that. He's very good. So
hold on. When you say you signed somebody, have you started a label now? Or?
I have a label.
Yeah.
I've had a label for a long time. I've signed artists like Rana. I've signed artists like Asasiaba in D2.
True.
So it's been there. That same label is done the compilation, the Appeitus compilations.
Right.
Now Ichi's on.
Okay.
He's the next kid on the block when it comes to rap, and I can bet $1 million on him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are there any artists that you've signed or you've done a beat for, and after you've thought, I wish I didn't do that?
Oh yeah, because some people mess the beat. Believe me, you do a good beat and what they put on it, you wish, oh man.
Could you give us an example?
I'll never do that.
Okay. So you've got a new artist coming out. Yeah. I want to step away from the industry for a second. Yeah. What's your opinion on Ghana today?
Ghana?
Yeah. Are you happy with the current situation Ghana's in?
No. Anybody who says he's happy with it or who pretend nothing is going on maybe has his own issues. But
okay.
I just heard on your news that we are going to go on fuel shortage for some time or whatever. I mean, how worse can it get? The light is not on. You've got a gen set to power your, give you electricity, and now how to fuel it is going to be a problem. So what do they want us to do? Live in darkness? Go back to Stone Age? I don't know why this is happening. This is bad management.
Are you political in any way?
It's not political.
No, I'm just asking. I'm not saying that this issue of the fuel and stuff. But are you political? Are you affiliated to any political party?
In any way, everybody is political because you vote people in and you expect them to deliver.
Did you vote for this current government?
Why should I tell you if I voted for this government or that?
I'm asking.
No, I'll not tell you. That my vote is my choice, and I don't have to share it with anyone.
Okay.
So,
All right.
So but I'm not happy about the current situation. I'll give an example. You see, I make a beat in the studio without power, so I have to fuel my plant over 300 Ghana cedi a day. Then the music is done. I put it on radio, do a video, put it on TV. But the consumer does not get it. There's no light to watch it. There are a lot of new songs, but people don't even know because you can't access it. So you have to relent on radio. So people who can hear new music now are taxi drivers and truck drivers because the passengers will just sit in it, get out, or somebody's driving to his workplace. It's difficult. It's wearing my industry.
Will you be supporting the celebrities at the demonstration on the 16th?
What demonstration?
There will be a demonstration at Legon.
I have no idea about
must stop. No?
No.
Okay. Let's move on to something else. It's a year now since our brother went away. We don't know exactly where he is. His birthday was recently. He also won an award at the Ghana Music Awards in his absence. Obviously, we're talking about Castro.
Yeah.
How's this affected you, and what are your opinions on this particular issue?
Well, Castro is a big blow to this industry because at the time he supposedly got vanished and we've still not found him, he was ruling the airwaves. Then all of a sudden this happens. Now we don't even know if we are supposed to cry or do what. We don't even know where the guy is. And we're just still waiting if he's going to come back. We're just hoping he will come back, because we'll be good. We don't know what happened. So if Castro is alive and he's somewhere, he should come back. I was, we were discussing it in my studio with other guys, and I was saying accidents happen. You can leave your house thinking I'm going to work, but you never get there. Yeah. You end up in the mortuary. Only God can protect. So if something happened and is hiding, he should come out, say the truth. Nobody intentionally went there to kill anybody. They went there to have fun and maybe something went wrong. So if he's alive, I don't think he should hide. He should come out, say the truth. I mean, if you go before a judge, he will judge the case. Because, come on, you didn't take somebody there to drown the person.
Yeah.
Because I don't think somebody would drive all the way there to get drowned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay. Now, if I were to sit in your car right now and turn on your stereo, I will probably hear an Appeitus mix. But let's say I take that CD out. What would I hear in your car? Which artists are you listening to at the moment?
Oh, Charlie. Me, I listen to. You'll be shocked what I'll be listening to.
Shock me.
Oh. You can get into my car and you hear Indian music.
Indian music.
Chinese music. I like to pick bits and pieces of stuff from everywhere.
Okay.
So if you listen to my music, it's serious fusion.
Yeah.
I put everything together, from everywhere. Okay. If you're somebody who know music, who listens a lot of music, so that's how come I'm able to stay versatile for a long time.
Okay. Let's talk about your home life briefly before we wrap up.
Yeah.
You're married?
Yes.
How many kids?
I have 4 now.
4 children. What are their ages?
Okay, so 14, 12, 9, and 1 year, 3 months.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yes.
I don't know that one.
You don't. At some point, everybody on Icons was having a baby except you.
I did mine earlier. This is about you, not me. Okay. All right. So, what do your kids think of you? do they listen to your music? I mean, your 14-year-old mostly must know a lot of the stuff that you've done. Do they listen to your music?
Yeah, they do, because most of the time they do get exclusives, because I go home to listen to music. I have time, and they hear it, first time. And sometimes if I leave a CD, they'll be playing throughout. Sometimes on his phone, they have phones, so
do their opinions account? I mean, for instance, have you left some music on and one of them comes and say, "Daddy, I don't like this"?
Believe me, you see, those kids don't lie. They'll tell you. I mean, if you want to know, put the music on. If they don't groove to it and you expect them to groove to it, it's the type of music you have to, then you know there's a problem. So if you ask them, they'll tell you.
Daddy, this one, yeah,
they'll tell you. But most of the time, they like it. Not because it's coming from their daddy. If it's not, they'll tell you it's not. Yeah.
All right. Before we wrap up, my last question to you is: what do you think about the award ceremonies? Not necessarily the Ghana Music Awards, but literally all of them. There seem to be a few of them at the moment. People seem to be getting recognized. Other people, there seems to be some controversy. But what's your opinion about the award ceremonies?
The awards, since time immemorial. I've been with the Grammys and all that. People, I know Beyonce had a problem that they gave an award to somebody, and
it was Kanye who had the problem. She was okay.
Okay, it was Kanye. Okay, so it's like that. I mean, controversies are always, with awards. When it comes to awards, there are controversies. It's surrounded with that, because half the fans of this artist saying they think this guy deserves it, tweet it, they say it. This guy's his fans are also doing the same, so there's always trouble. So at the end of the day, they say voting, so people vote, whoever wins. But to me, I always say, if this is not being chosen by the industry and people are voting, it can always be rigged. Because if I have money to buy credits for people, okay, everybody votes for me, I'll win. Maybe I don't deserve it, but everybody votes for me, I win. It's that simple. Right. So if you are spending 1,000 and I'm spending 10,000, you don't expect to win. I'm going to win. So then, what is the? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they need to fix that part of the voting.
Yeah, if it has to be 100% decided by industry people who have no interest in the said year, so they will not have any association. They will not even know they will be part of the pandit or the whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Then it makes it fair. You just go, okay, Benny, can you be part of this meeting on this day? We want to discuss something. You get there and say, Charlie, among these songs, choose. Yeah. Or get the artist into the room. Buy the artist. So in case they go out and they say, oh, this guy doesn't deserve, they can bring that paper out and say, he's signed by him. He said, maybe EL deserves this. He said, Adam deserves it, or Sarkodie deserves it. Yourself. Yeah. Because apart from you said, oh, then it's Sarkodie. Then you get it.
So you think there should be a little bit more transparency?
Yeah, because if
we should know more about the process.
Yeah. Because come on, when you hide stuff from people, then
speculation and all that.
Charlie.
All right, Appeitus, it's been fun hanging out with you this morning on Uncovered. We'll be talking about other stuff off air in just a few moments. Ladies and gents, this has been Appeitus.